Hi everyone, this is Zilzin Ziltor, and we are back doing the Summoner, or Arcanist, I should say. We're not Summoner until we're level 30. So we are gonna go from level 5 to level 10. Also, I'm experimenting with the game volume over me, so you're gonna be my guinea pigs on whether or not how well the volume came out. So we are going to go do the Arcanist quest, Wilds of Lower Lenosha. So I believe that's through the Tempest Gate. Yep. Or Cedarwood. Middle. Where the hell are we going? Tempest Gate. Alright. So we're going to go through the Tempest Gate and go up. We're going to be questing over on the Red Rooster Steed side first, before we go over to the Summerford Farm side and continue on our May storyline quests there. So I got my buddy with me. My little buddy. And Tempest Gate. So, oh, and we got our hunting log too. So we're gonna do our hunting log along the way. Whenever we see the little icon above mobs, you know that's the hunting log. I'm not gonna really go through all the newbie stuff because I extensively go through all the newbie stuff in my archer videos, which I will be posting later. I kind of wanted to do the post summer ones up first to make sure all my to kind of make up for my horrible archer videos. They're probably not as bad as I'm making them out to be, especially for a noob like myself. We all gotta start somewhere. Everyone was a noob. So we gotta kill a bunch of ladybugs. I can't remember 3 or 4. Well, that concludes the ladybugs. So now we gotta go all the way up here. Kinda wish you got like speed boost or a mount, or everything wasn't so goddamn far apart. So, it's nighttime. I love the stars. Always love the nighttime effects. I know I talk a lot about how great the graphics in this game is because I'm always just so amazed at, even with as long as this game has been out, how well it looks all the time. It's always little things. Little things. So, as I said before, I'm not going to go too much into the side quests because if I literally spent all the time reading every damn side quest, I would never get anything done. I mean, really. I will not skip through the main story stuff, though. That stuff is more important, I think, than side quests. Wind sprite for hunting log. How come that didn't pop up over there? Alright, so now we're gonna go back. Go back and kill whatever the hell I had to kill over there. The river toads. Gotta go kill the toads. A gigantic toads. Oh, too far. One day I will figure out how to do how loud the in-game noises are gonna be. I'll figure it all out eventually. And then when I do figure out, I'll probably feel really stupid that I didn't realize it sooner. Also, too, the animations for the spell casting is pretty nice. Very pretty. Oh, wait, I think I got gloves earlier. Yeah. And I actually picked up the gloves meant for my class, because the first two things that I picked up the hat, the headpiece, and a chest piece, but stupid me didn't realize that I picked up the Disciples of War gear and not the Disciples of Magic, so huge idiot. Shit happens. I wasn't paying attention, so that doesn't matter. I mean, not like I'm out a whole lot. Alright, so I'm gonna kill the wind sprites. Look at them trying to be all windy. Blowing their hot air my way. I kinda wish that the hunting log mobs are marked on your map. Like how your quest mobs that you have to slaughter are marked on your map. And we gotta kill those guys. At least with this quest, you're not killing like 8 mobs of everything like you are with Archer. I mean, that's just kind of ridiculous. Only after you've killed 16 mobs of, you know, then you know how to play your class, because I need to kill 30 things to know how to play an Archer. Maybe the reason why for Arcanist they don't make you kill a lot of mobs is because they know you only have 2 buttons and you're only going to be really spamming one of them. Yay! And I just got Aether Flow. Aether Flow is literally the bread and butter of Arcanists and Summoners and Scholars. Without your Aether Flow, you're sort of like a sitting duck. Now, Aether Flow at this level, because you don't have your energy drain, all it does is restore your MP. When you get higher in levels and you start getting your Aether Flow abilities, you will use Aether Flow for not only your abilities, but you can still use it to gain back your mana pool. So you have to learn not only how to manage your mana, but how to manage your Aether Flow and how to space them out. So because this is on a 60-second cooldown, a 1-minute cooldown. So you have to learn how to manage your Aether Flow as to time it correctly. So when you've used up at max level your 3 ticks of Aether Flow, you won't be waiting for the cooldown still. In some situations, it's going to be unavoidable. Other situations, not so much. You know, like with Scholars, as a Scholar healer, there have been times where my party has gotten hit hard, and I've had to use my Aether Flow abilities really quickly, or else everyone would be dead. So, in certain cases, it's just unavoidable. But if you can space out your Aether Flow and time it so by the time you've used up all your Aether Flow stacks, that it is off its cooldown, you know, practice it early. Because it will help you manage your DPS later on in the game, especially with long-ass boss fights. A lot of quests to pick up here. And this guy with the blue exclamation mark, he just introduces you to housing. So, now we gotta go pick up a sack of fleece. And we also had to go comb some lice out of sheep. I think this is the... Yep. With lousy. See, originally I thought it said lousy, but then you have to get the louse out, because louse and lousy kind of look the same. They're similar. So this guy inherited sheep full of lice. And you gotta comb the lice out. It's not kinda gross. I inherited sheep filled with pests, and I'm not going to clean them or take care of them myself, but you are. Here's a lice comb. Have at it. And be sure not to touch your head unless we shave your head off. That would be funny if I had access to the esthetician early on after doing this quest. Just have your character bald and be like, why is your character bald? Oh, well, you remember those sheep in the Red Rooster area that you had to delouse? Yeah, I accidentally touched my hair and I had to shave my head. That's why I have no hair. Alrighty, so pumpkin patch, we have to kill the hedge moles. I think they're being clever. Look at that. Already Carbuncle is on the job. Or you should kind of rename your Carbuncles. Look at those clever hedge moles trying to be all clever and eating all the pumpkins. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go back and turn in all the quests. Maybe get some gear. Maybe I'll actually select the appropriate gear this time, instead of picking the first thing that I see, and then realizing it's for the wrong class. Can't believe I did that, seriously. Such a noob thing to noob. Well, I do have a sprout, so for all intents and purposes, I am a noob. I also love some of these people's names. Like, even the NPC names are ridiculous, and it just sounds like to me. Like, the way they look. It's like Myrtles named everything. And I forgot to turn my phone off. Silence phone. Silence! So, I gotta go collect dodos. Gotta go find all the dodos. I thought dodos were extinct. Apparently not in this game. Now we gotta... There's 3 dodos hiding around this little town, so we gotta go find them. Sack them and bring them back. Oops. Wrong sack. There's the first one. Second one I think is running somewhere. Where is it? It's hiding. There it is. Another bolting dodo. Bolting away. Let's use the right sack this time. Seems like all I do is use the wrong things. Grab the wrong gear, use the wrong quest items. So the summoner videos are mostly going to be for those people who aren't so new to Final Fantasy and kind of have a little grasp of what the hell they're doing. Unlike me, apparently. I've been playing this game for almost a year and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. 99% of the time. My Archer videos go much more in depth on everything noob. So if you don't know what the hell I'm doing, go watch the Archer videos when I post those up and you will be like, ah, this makes sense now. And you the dodos, here is your sack of, you know, those birds are pretty big and I'm really tiny, so how, I must be super strong that I can lift 3 of those huge birds around. Pretty strong for a caster to be able to do that. Pretty strong. So now we're gonna go over here to Beetlejuice. Say that 3 times. Summon a ghost. I'll just stuff a mouthful of food. Don't mind me. Crunch, crunch. Alright, so we're gonna go to the lavender bed. And get an aphid out and whack it. Little ladybug my ass. I've seen little ladybugs, and that is no little ladybug. That damn thing is bigger than I am. How is that even little? Are there ladybugs bigger than that? Because if so, that's pretty fucking scary. Of course, I go to heal myself and then I level up. Holy shit, level 7 already. What happened to level 6? Oh my god. And here I am spamming nothing but physique instead of killing the ladybug. See, this is what happens when you don't pay attention to whatever the hell it is you're doing. You do stupid shit like that. Alright, I got the ladybug viscera. Viscera. Going back to the town. Let's do this fate. don't want to accidentally aggro that Fubu. Because that would suck. There it's 10 levels higher and like 10 times my size. It would murder me in 5 seconds or less. Yay! Fate completed, and I helped the farmer with his nightmare. Wasn't that nice? Would it be a nightmare or a daymare? Because it's not nighttime, it's daytime. Asking the real questions here. The real questions. Alright, here's your ladybug goop. Take it. And use it for whatever. Oh, they're using ladybug goop to keep away the aphids. Alright, so this is for Disciples of War, and this is for Disciples of Magic. That's just because I'm the stupid one and I'm the one that picked the wrong gear. Alright, so now we gotta go all the way over to the Grey Fleet. Should I go? Well, fuck it. Let's just go to the Grey Fleet, and then I'll go turn in my Arcanist quest and get my uber super duper new gear. I mean, see, look how big those dodos are, and I carried 3 of them back from the one person, and look how tiny I am. You know, and I'm the tallest that I picked for my race. And I'm still short. I'm short enough in real life. I don't want to be short in a game too. But that's just how it rolls. Alright, let's give him his sack of fleece. I wonder if this is the sack of fleece that has lace in it. Have your lice-filled wool. Alright, we're gonna pick up these quests, and then we're gonna go turn in the Arcanist quest, and then we're gonna come back out here. This is so much back and forth. Yes, we want to return. Even the return looks pretty. Arcanist Guild. Go do our arcany things. Alrighty, so I gotta speak. No, wait, what am I doing? Alright, now I have to go inspect the crates found south of the Sapphire Gate. So, here. Alright, down here. We're just gonna jump off the cliff because I don't want to go all the way around. Boom. Sounded like it kinda hurt. Practice crates. Tree slugs. Don't wanna. Oh god, I seriously hate tab targeting. Die, tree slug, die. these crates. My gloves don't match my outfit whatsoever, and they're an ugly green. Look like I have mittens, not mittens, but oven mitt gloves on. And meet my stalker. He's like, hey, you're a stalker. Why are you stalking me? I am not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to cogitate. I can't read either. I can't read and I can't pronounce words. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemy set against you. Yet effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. As I watched you battle, the wheels of my mind whirled into motion as they are wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. Basically, you suck. Let's see. Taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in the etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear. My calculations indicate failure upon encountering threat level 9785. It's over 9,000. A super fail. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Well, thank you. Though the opportune window to do so was past, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am your guidance. Acting Guildmaster elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcanima. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail. Regarding your choice of arcane geometries, what factor most influences your actions during battle? No matter what you pick, she says the same thing. Desire to outwit an enemy, potential for amusement, I simply do what feels right. Let's do desire to outwit an enemy. Aha! Just as I predicted, and now I have the final element need to perform another see, always the same answer. 90%. And of course that practitioner would be the Guildmaster. While an inscrutable leader is, as I'm sure you've heard, one on indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is a fine strategy in this case. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with Carbuncle. Mastery with the arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcanima. Here ends your lesson for today. Pray return directly to the guild. I believe the mistress is awaiting some expected cargo. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real-life scenarios. Theory is all well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. And off she runs. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well, more guild stuff. Let's see. Lost, confused, struggling with the side effects of mindless grinding. Sanctum understands, and we're here if you need a hug. Aw. First one is free. The second one will cost you a taco. Or your soul. Either way, join our family today. First it's a taco, then it's my soul. That's clever. You clever little people. Ooh, lambs. For my hunting log. For a moment there, I thought I lost my carbuncle. Always lagging behind. There's one lamb. 2 lamb. And our 3rd lamb. Lambs are kind of cute. Little fluffy cotton balls. We're just gonna sprint away. Sprint, sprint, sprint. All day long. I'm always surprised at how many people are in this city. Yes, I have returned with the cargo. There's your damn cargo. I will listen to the other cat lady. I promise. We'll do everything the cat lady says. Alright, so we're gonna get a new grimoire, and we're going to get some robes because I failed at getting the other robes. And new robes. Custom robe of casting. Alright, we're going to take a break right here, and then we will, when we come back, we will go back to the Red Rooster farm and continue our quests. So I shall see you in a little bit. Hello everyone, and I am back. I got some tea, so let us continue what we were doing. So we were over at the Red Rooster farms. So that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna finish our quest there. Which gate was it? I want to say Tempest Gate. And we have to go all the way back to the Grey Fleet crap, because it's so far away. So we're gonna run our little Arcanist butt off. That's why we're so thin, because we run it everywhere. Run, run, run. And now we're not running anymore. And look, it's going to be nighttime soon. So, I'd like to get to level 10, but I don't know how long it's going to take. With all this back and forth, and it just really depends on how much time I have. But we will get as far as we possibly can. Okay, let's sprint some more. So, this game has a lot of downtime. It seems like. Doesn't seem so bad when you're not recording, and you're just like la 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 la. And then when you are recording, you realize, wow, such downtime, such long travel time. And then like 90% of your videos will be going from point A to point B. Look at the clouds over there on the horizon there. Like, look at the detail of the clouds, even like from this distance. And the moon, look how gorgeous the moon is. Like really, the developers of this game have seriously, I mean, it's it's undescribable. I mean, look at that. It speaks for itself. You even have the haze around the moon. And the twinkling of the stars in the way, way distance with the clouds. It's just so gorgeous. Unbelievably gorgeous. Alright, so what are we doing with this guy? Alright, oh yeah, we gotta talk to people. Alright, so next that one, and we're gonna run over to this guy. Run, run, run. As fast as your little legs can carry you. And we're running. We're gonna run to this guy, then we're gonna go kill things over here and maybe over here. Might as well since we're over there. Instead of going back and forth, back and forth. That's gonna be like our theme song. Back and forth. Alright, now we're gonna run. See, with my archer, I would have ran everywhere, but archers use TP, and if you're sprinting everywhere, and you never know when you're gonna get into a fight, and then you run somewhere, like, oh, I gotta fight shit, now I gotta wait for my TP to go back up. That's why I'm super slow on my archer. It probably took me 4 hours to get from 1 to 10. Alright, so we gotta kill these Galagos, which look a lot like the Opo-Opos in Gridania. But here they're called Galagos. At least that's how I pronounce it. Who knows if I'm pronouncing it right? Probably not. Because I can't pronounce anything right, it seems. I'm like halfway mazed, so I can actually pronounce my name. So we have to kill 4 of these guys to get some sacks of flour. A lot better than 16 of them. Over and over and over again. And these ones are also part of my hunting log, so as I'm filling them from the quest, they're counting for my hunting log as well. We're gonna heal ourselves. The 52 physique! Such big heals. Such power. We're gonna go to the Blind Iron Mines and see what this guy has for us. Cave bats, which we need for the hunting log. And looks like a ring for level 9, so that'll be good. Alright, so we gotta clear earth crystals. Alright, let's take care of the bats. Ooh, their blood drain. All 4 hit points. You'll kill me eventually, you cave bats. Suck me of my blood. I can heal over your 4 points with my 52 physique. Probably pronounce physic. I can never pronounce anything right. One more cave bag. Alright, here's the first gas plume. Oh, alright, so we hit level 8, thanks to the cave bats. And now we got our first Aether Flow ability, Energy Drain. And that deals unaspect damage with a potency of 150, and it absorbs 50% of damage dealt as HP and restores MP. Only available when under the effect of Aether Flow. So this is our first stack of Aether Flow. Alright. Using the clear earth crystals. Yay! No nasty gassy stuff. Alright, going down here. Oop! Nasty gassy stuff. And I'm not even attacking the thing against my carbuncle. Shame on me. We got one more gas plume to do. Only one cloud. The one thing that I'm kind of envious over Conjurer in the sense is that Conjurer is the only base class that is automatic a healer, is recognized as a healer in dungeons. So if we're going Scholar, you don't unlock Scholar until level 30. Like, basically, as an Arcanist, you are DPS until you unlock Scholar. You don't have a choice in the matter. So even though you have a healing spell that you could use, it does effectively heal people when you start doing Sastasha and Tamterra and Copperbill Mines. It's sufficient enough on its own as a heal. But because your base class is considered a DPS class, despite the one healing ability, you will be queued automatically as a DPS. I've never seen it ever give you the choice of healer or DPS. So Conjurer, as far as I can recall, is the only base class that automatically gets labeled a healer. So if you want to queue for dungeons as a healer before level 30, you gotta roll a Conjurer. And leveling a Conjurer is worse than leveling an Arcanist, in my opinion. Mileage may vary for other people. And if I'm wrong about the Arcanist being automatically labeled as a DPS, and you do have the option of going as DPS or healer, and feel free to correct me. But as far as I know, Conjurer is the only base class that is automatically labeled as a healer for dungeons before level 30. I don't recall ever getting the choice to queue as healer or DPS. It's always just been straight up DPS. I mean, Scholar, you spam Physic anyway. Eos does like 90% of the healing. Alright, going back. Gonna go back to this guy, and then we're gonna go all the way back down here. Pretty sure that's all the... Yep. All the quests. Until I get something else. I'm gonna drink my tea now. Sweet, sweet tea. I love hot tea and iced tea, all kinds of tea. But I'm also a huge coffee drinker. I gotta go back to Red Rooster Steed. I'm gonna run our happy little ass all the way down there. Too bad there's not like a permanent sprint, we just run everywhere. But at least I'm not, let's see, at least I'm not slow walking. I wonder how slow walking would be with sprint. Let's find out. Alright, slow walk, sprint, slightly faster walk. I think it's still even slower than your main walking. Okay, taking the shortcut, jump over the sacks. Everything is about the lambs over here. Save my lambs! My precious lice-ridden lambs! Yeah, all the milk, or all the eggs and milk in the world don't matter a lick without flour. That's so true. I am a huge baker of all the bakey things. Anyways, so I am a baker of all things. So yes, flour is very important. Alright, so Disciple of War? No. Either potions? No. Money? Yes. Ooh, a better chess piece. This is why I do the shitty side quest first. Oh, and now we have to go back up to the Blind Iron Mines. We're gonna jump. Whee! Not too bad. And started going the wrong way. Of course we would be. I would be. I always go the wrong way and run defenses and try to keep going. I'm a very klutzy player, but I'm also very klutzy in real life. You would be amazed at how far I will go out of my way to kick stuff, or trip over things, walk into walls, and that quite a few times. Alrighty. So we gotta speak with these Wahoy Mahoy. That's a funny name. And they claim as players come up with amusing aliases. I think NPCs have more amusing aliases than anything else. Okay, gotta go in the mine. What do we leave for in the mine? Deliver the report. Oh, damaged. Here we go. Damaged Wayne. Carbuncle, why are you lagging behind so much? There we go. And the great thing is even if your pet solos something, you still get credit for it, which is nice. Unlike some other games where if your pet solos something, you don't get credit for it. Maybe that changed, I don't know. Back when I played it, that was the way it is. And again, fail or me not attacking the same thing my carbuncle is. That's the other thing that sucks about a caster is if you have to move out of the AoE, it interrupts your spell casting, which obviously cuts into your DPS. Versus melee, they keep meleeing it even when they move around. Alrighty. I'm running back to the Red Rooster Steed. Helps to fight auto walk, doesn't it? And we're running as fast as we can. Got our little legs going. With all this running, you would think that, like, in games, when you, like, use your sprint ability a lot, you would think that the more that you use it, the higher your endurance, and maybe, like, you could run longer for faster, longer. That would be a cool little thing to put into a game. Developers, take note. You see people just run around in circles all day just so they can get their sprint up to, like, super duper, like, Superman fast. That would be hilarious to watch. She will run around in circles with your sprint just to get it up. Alright, hand over the bundles. Take your bundles and go. Okay, back up here. I like jumping over everything. Alright, so we get the robe and a necklace. Yay! Now we're just a sneeze away from level 9. Yep, kobolds are everywhere. Those damn kobolds taking up slots. Ah, and my tea hit my microphone. Those damn kobolds. Let's genocide all the kobolds. How dare they be here and trying to live like we live. How dare they? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now we're gonna trap them. Poor kobolds. They just want to live. Let them live. Okay, so now we're gonna go all the way back over here. Oh, I should probably put on my new gear, huh? That would help. Okay, can't use that yet. Look at that, running into lamps. Running some more. This place is full of cat people. Oh, there's somebody in the mines. What are they doing? They are killing the gas clouds that we were doing earlier. Oh, they're also an Arcanist with their Emerald Carbuncle who is lagging way behind. Dude, catch up! I swear I got like the slowest carbuncle that ever slowed. Okay. Crate of meat. Putting it down to track the kobold. And now we gotta wait over here and see what comes out. Standing watch. Very slowly. Of course I would. Okay, let's attack what our carbuncle is attacking. Or Put on the new robe. Oh, no, here comes the other one. Missed one. Shitty camera angles are shitty. Okay, now I killed them all. Now we can put on our new chest piece. This is gonna be ugly looking, I bet. Yeah, I look like a scrub. Look like I should be doing chores all day. I wonder how long it's gonna take me to get legs. I had this problem with my archer. It took me forever to get new legs. And I refused to buy legs because about the time I would have bought them, I would have gotten the damn legs. And I did too. Why is everything had to be spaced out so far? Maybe Carbuncle is having a hard time keeping up with me because I'm running everywhere. It's probably like, bitch, slow down! And it's like, no! Oh, almost past the city, or little farm. Not really a city. I don't think this place has its own aetheryte. Nope. See, I don't understand why. It would make traveling so much easier because I think the closest aetheryte in this area is down here at the Morbi dried dots. Why not have an aetheryte over here? I mean, really, it would make sense. Now I gotta go back to the drowning wench and speak to the creeper guy. Alright, we're gonna return. And I'm gonna go to the Aft Castle. I think that's probably the quickest way to get to the drowning wench other than the elevator dude. Wasn't the guy we just saw in the mine? That was fast. Yep, siege over their heads with kobolds. Those damn kobolds just living their life. How dare they? I seriously can't stand the way these people talk. Oh, this has a cowl. I'll take it. I don't think I'll be able to wear it because that would take off my little feather. That's kind of important. Okay, so we gotta take the reports. Where is this guy? Where do we have to go? Middle. He's on the other side of the mine. Of course! Of course he would be. Alright. This way. Probably should have done that first before I came all the way out here. Aw, someone cheered me on. That's the one thing I like about the Final Fantasy community is compared to communities of other MMOs, this has been the least toxic community I've ever had the pleasure of playing with. Like, yeah, you run into your few dicks, you know, that's just a given with anyone playing a game that keeps them anonymous. But for the most part, the community for this game is amazing. When I first rolled my original summoner, within like seconds of me even logging in and getting into LIMSA, someone had messaged me and was like, hey, I see you're a Sprout and that you're new, and if you have any questions, you know, feel free to ask. And they didn't pressure me into joining their free company. And had I had not found the free company that I'm currently in, I would have joined that person's free company. You know, I could pester this person as much as possible, and they were always patient with me, always took the time out to answer my questions, always gave me encouragement. And if that one person was like that in that free company, I can imagine how everyone else in that free company would have been. And it amazes me that how friendly people are with new players, how patient they are with new players. And you know, if you run a dungeon that it's been a while that you've ran and you don't remember the mechanics, you know, you just say, hey, it's been a while, can you guys refresh me? I've never ran into someone who was like, no, I'm not going to tell you how to do this fight, you should already know this by now. Everyone has always like, yeah, sure, which boss do you need help with? Okay, cool, we will take the time out to explain it before we do the fight. You know, and this community has been nothing but amazing, and it's one of the reasons why I've stuck with it for as long as I have. Like I said, you know, you will run into your occasional asshole, but for the most part, I really haven't run into anyone being an asshole. Not so much as an asshole, but maybe just kind of stupid with what they do. Anyways, not so much as an asshole, as in like you're a crap player or anything, but I've run into some people that don't play their classes appropriately, I guess is the word I'm saying. But those are far and few in between. I don't think I've ever ran into someone who was like super elitist. The community is vastly, it's like night and day compared to other communities for other MMOs that shall not be named. If this community would have been anywhere near as toxic as what I've ever experienced in other MMOs, I never would have stayed with this game for so long. Ooh, more hunting log stuff. Let's get to 10. I still got a little ways to go. That's the only thing that sucks about the AoE effects that the mobs put down, is that with the terrain, some of them are a little hard to see. Even with the bright orange color. Look at all the emerald carbuncles running around. Alright, one more hatchling. The poor thing didn't know which one I wanted to attack first. Do I attack the blazing thing with the wind? Or do I attack that other thing? Oh no, I'm dead. Even though the summoner's DPS is, feels like it's slow and not so much, the survivability of this class is surprisingly really well. I think leveling, I rarely had death. Which is nice after you get your tanking pet. The only thing that I kind of wish that Square Enix would have done more with the summoners is I really wish they would have been able to have gotten more than just three EGs, however you pronounce them. Teleport learned. First teleport. I guess as it stands, you get Ifrit at level 30-ish, around there. And then after that is Titan, and then after that is Garuda. And Garuda is the one that you really stick with in group situations because she has an ability called Contagion that extends the life of your dots. So the longer your dots last, obviously, the more damage they do. Wow, I just walked around for like literally no reason. Titan is your tanking, and Ifrit is your melee, and obviously Garuda is your spellcaster. But so you get those three. But I kind of wish, because you're a summoner, you should be able to summon more things. You should be able, like, I really hope that later on down the line, there it is. Because it really would have been cool to have been able to get Leviathan and Bismarck and Ramu even, or the King Moogle. You know, they can do different things for different effects. And, you know, even if they were Shiva, you know, Shiva would be great for a PvP scenario with all of her ice abilities. You know, slowing people down. Where is the... Oh my god. He's up there. You know, you could have... You could have done, like, for PvP, like, have 3 PvP. And the Scholar is, like, even more disappointing because you only get 2 fairies. You get Eos and you get Selene. And so I feel like Scholar even got gypped on that as well. Alright, so now we're doing the MSQ, the main storyline quests. So these ones I'm not going to just fly by like I did the side quests. So, you must be the adventurer so-and-so, promised to send along. Zilvzin Zilvtor, wasn't it? Isn't my name a mouthful to say? Lots of Z's. You honored his words, that's a good start. I'm the old bastard. And here is my humble orchid. So these guys, they start off as pirates, and then they decide to become farmers and live a peaceful life. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these grads, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship, like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and the Admiral's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers work in the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. And this guy was like, I want to be a pirate. I don't want to be a farmer. Fuck your farming. I want to go pirate the... Ooh, I never noticed this mountain in the background before. That's pretty cool looking. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. How do you know I have a tough soul? I could... Ooh, shoes. Do I have shoes? I don't remember. I don't remember. Alright, let's see. Shoes. The great thing about item comparison. Oh. Well, that's okay. It has the same armor, but I get stats on this one. So no, I don't have shoes. I do now. Okay. Level 5 book. Alright, so he's going to inspect my equipment. And I'm not going to pass muster because I don't have legs. So we're going to go down... Ah, here we go. Merchant and Mender. And we're gonna buy some legs. Battle gear. And let's see. Here we go. I love how cheap the gear is. Okay, so we're gonna put some legs on, and we're gonna redo our helmet quickly. Oops, wrong slot. I don't know, I just look like I love the Helm of White, I really do, but the only class, in my opinion, that this actually looks good on is the Dragon People. Everyone else, I think it looks terrible. And my ears stick out of it. I look like I have like 14 horns coming out of my head. Like with my ears. My ears make it look kind of weird. Like they have ear hole slots for my ears. That's just kind of weird. That helmet is just Raging Bull awkward looking. And this guy's got a side quest, so we'll pick that up after we do this dude. Yay! Alright, so 3 classes you can play here are Marauder Warrior, Arcanist, and Rogue. But you can't roll up a Rogue in character creation. Rogue doesn't unlock until level 10. Yeah, so you have to be level 10 and have done your level 10 class quest to unlock you being able to do other classes before you can pick up Rogue. So if you want to main a ninja, it's kind of frustrating. Oh, and I'm skipping through this stuff and I'm not supposed to be. Whoopsies! Alright, so basically some tattooed pirates are causing trouble. With the ex-pirates turned farmers. So we have to go and find out who these people are and see what their deal is. And then once we do that, they can go back to being farmers. Yay, quest accepted. Alright, let's get rid of this ridiculous helmet. I can't take myself seriously wearing it. I'm gonna go back to the feather. So, I think we gotta pick some oranges for him. Yep. Picking oranges. Such a nice day out, don't you agree? It's a beautiful day to pick oranges. So all of our quests are down here. So we're gonna take the shovel, we're gonna do rocks and other debris. Then we're gonna go pick some oranges, and then we're gonna go do the main storyline quest. I really love all the greenery out here. It's nice. Okay. Just another rock. Oh, and a fate. Don't you just love how you're minding your own business, doing your tasks, and a fate pops right on top of you. Oh, someone activated that one. They can keep the moles. Alrighty, get some more debris. Nicotine fits. Someone must be quitting smoking. I think we got one more debris. So, past it. Now we're gonna go pick some oranges. Oranges are random on whether or not we're going to have to fight something. Okay. I'm missing something somewhere. Oh, the next patch over. Ah, come on. Jump the fence. Hop over that fence. Really? Alright, so apparently I can't jump over fences. I can jump through the gap. It's probably a gap over there, huh? Yeah, there was. I'm an idiot and I went around. Yep. A wasp. We're almost in 10. Okay, so we've got one orange. Here's another orange. Gotta get 3 oranges. No wasp! Okay. Next patch. Over. Yeah, I jumped over that fence. And another wasp. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzzy, 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 buzzy. Buzzy little bee. Or a wasp. Bees aren't wasps, and wasps aren't bees. Now we're gonna run all the way over here. To the grotto. I think there might be... Yep, the boggies. Log. Oh, and this is our first duty, so we're gonna meet Ishtola. Our other cat lady friend. And we're gonna do the first battle. I love how, like, when you start finding the mobs, it's like they put the letters next to their name because there's multiples of them. Alright, let's do our first duty. Hey, we're not above level 9, so we won't get synced down.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of LIMSALOMINSA live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not.
We get to fight that guy. Yay! That's a lot of cheese.
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
Please don't eat me.
But who
I'm really not
stands
tasty.
to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
I love how she's a conjurer. So this is like similar to our archer one, where littler ads are going to come out and you're going to kill them, and your little friend there is going to attend to the bigger one. Pretty funny considering that she is a conjurer and all she's going to do is swing rocks all day. But hey, she's a great healer. Oh, there we go. There's the other creatures. Gotta stay close to her. Oh, she's gonna stone skin you. That's nice. It must be in her cleric stance. Alright, we got 2 more mobs coming out. I'm gonna heal myself and she's gonna heal me. I kind of wish that whenever, like, as a healer, whenever you're in a party and you target someone for a heal, I wish that it would show you who you're targeting. I know on the other person's end, they will see the arrow go to them, but on your end, you don't see your arrow go to anyone. Oops, I didn't want to do that. And it's dead. Let's see what's going on.
Phew.
I look like a scrub compared to her. And the first crystal you find. I love my oven mitts.
Hear, feel, think.
And this time you won't be able to see my underwear because I have proper legs on, proper pants.
Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Get your first crystal and you're gonna go find other ones.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
And they're the same exact people that you see in my archer. They never change. That's bright. That's even hurting my eyes.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
And I'm on the floor.
Awake again, are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion. Piratical being the most probable.
I love how her first thought is it must be pirates. Because like no one else would be cutting rope. Only pirates would be cutting rope.
In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether? I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business.
So she puts it in her back pocket and then hands it right back to you. Like she couldn't just have kept it out this whole time.
The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Okay, so now we're gonna go back to... Oh, you know what? Let's teleport. Let us teleport to Summerforge Farms. Alright, and we're gonna turn in these quests. And then that is going to be it until next time. Pretty sure I'm going to hit level 10 doing this. Yep, look at the oranges. All 3 of them. So many carbuncles running around. And I get orange juice. So I'll pick up your quest. Ah, that person's disconnected. Yay, I returned safely. Now we're gonna turn in the knife. A blade pulled from the back of a creature you slew at the cave, eh? I agree that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. Why? Why can't anyone be able to cut rope? Why does it have to be pirates? I'm starting to think that these ruffians are pirates, come to lure my farmhands back to a life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance on their doorstep and set a matin gubu on you. That's a funny word. Gubu. Gubu! Aye, the pirates have been adding to the numbers of late, and I best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their schemes. Big chesty man. You met someone else at the grotto? A woman with a strange contraption? Ah, Ishtola. She's been at LIMSALOMINSA for a good while now. Her studies of the ether often bring her out to summer fords, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for that. So, because she's a conjurer, she is from Gridania. So, like, everyone goes to other places instead of staying in their homeland. Where should trust be lacking, as in these yeomen of mine have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate past. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, Ziltor. If it weren't for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be in a fair worse state than it is. Just you keep on lending your talents to those in need, eh? Help bring LIMSA the brighter future she deserves. Yeah. Let's make LIMSALOMINSA great again. I think we have one more quest to turn in at. Yep, one more quest. Alright, the sea sloth Severin and his lot. Never around when there's work to be done. So I gotta go chase after some lazy douchebag who doesn't want to do his work. Alright, so I'm just gonna turn in this next quest and then we're gonna call it for here. And then when we... Oh, so close! Will this take me to level 10? Let's find out! No! Boo! Oh, he's got another quest. I guess we'll pick that up first. Oh, I missed that. I missed that guy completely. We gotta kill some little plants. Alright, we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna go sit at this table. And when we come back, we will whack one mob and hit level 10, and then we will do the level 10 class quest and continue on with the main story quests. So, I am Zilzin Ziptor, and thank you for watching my really, really crappy leveling videos. So, I will see you next time. Goodbye!